Hello everybody, time for a new shave. Start with a grog. Cheers. Today is going to use a Swedish soap. This Lavendel scented soap from Swedish. Really great soap. It's soya wax, shea butter, lard, lanolin, other vegetable oils and so on. So really nice soap in my opinion. Lather's really easy, gives a really nice peaky lather. Works just great. It's really awesome actually. The scent is very mild. Swedish soap are always very mild, but they work just great. It's really awesome. Gonna finish with Swedish toxic waste from MLSS shaving supplies. I just have to use it. And razor today, the Weck razor with a Kismet blade. I don't know how many shaves I got on this blade, but let's keep on rolling with it. And I'm going 2 days ago, and I'm only going to do 2-patch shave today. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about some things about my stuff. People often tell me I'm an artisan, but I really don't want to call me an artisan. I'm a hobbyist, doing soaps, doing things because it's fun and so on, because I'm just a human person, ordinary human with my faults. I do. So small things I'm just gonna point out to you about things that can go a little bit wrong. I know no big issues, but still some people can get really annoyed about these things. When I do things, I go trial and error, try to find out what to do, how to do. When I did my soaps and so on, try to figure out how to do a soap, and then I tried and did a couple of tries, and I learned on the way. If you ask me about soap making, how to do, what to do, I can't tell you because I know how to do my soap, and that means I know to do my soap, nothing else. Same thing is about this Balm. I got the information from Facebook, YouTube, Google and so on, and I do a batch and try. I had to throw some batches because they didn't work. So I learn more and more, and that's the way to with everything I do. I'm curious. I want to know. I want to learn. I want to have some kind of what do you say? Curiosity in my head, and just the thing when I think is one thing. Can I do this? Is it possible to do this? Doesn't matter what it is. It started with a soap, and then it started with my brushes and so on. And then it started with the soaps, and the same thing is when I started doing my brushes. This is my first brush, walnut. I branded my initials in the bottom. Everything is trial and error. I try it, and I think, okay, if I do a brush, I want to have a handle that I somehow like, and how to turn. I have to learn to turn. I realized I want to have something in the bottom. I didn't know what, so I did this what do you call it, branding tool myself, and try to brand some wooden pieces, wooden bits of wood, some small bits of wood, and try it out. And one day I figure out, okay, this looks great, or this looks not great. Nothing is great that I do, but this works for me. So I kept that branding tool, and now I brand all my brushes like that. The same thing with the soap. I managed to do a base that works, and why don't keep it simple? So I keep the same base all the time. Try to do some experiments with menthol, figure out how much menthol can I use to be on the level of normal mentholated soaps. I did orange chill and so on, and cool orange, sorry. Orange chill is for Sterling, so I can't use that name. You know, try and error. And time to time I miss things. I do something wrong, and I can't do everything on the first try I do. I have to do some trials and some errors, and then I figure out small things on the way. I did unscented soap first just to get the base, and then I add on some orange what do you say, scent to it with the essential oils, and learn how to use that, incorporate that in the soap and so on. So I learn things, and then I start adding more different scents and so on, and it's something you just learn to do by the way, on the way, and my philosophy is everybody can do something with their hands. It doesn't matter if you want to build a guitar, you can do it. If you are really interested to do it, you can learn it. At the moment in my life, I love watch shaving, so I try to learn everything about it. Honing razor, restoring razors, you know, you have seen me do a lot of things. But sometimes things go a little wrong, and I have some small things I want to, I have a small note here, some small couple of things on the last thing I have done with my soaps and so on. I'm just a human, so you know, if I would be an artisan and have it as my, what do you say, occupation, my work, then it wouldn't be so nice to do these small mistakes I do. But as I tell you, I think I'm more an hobbyist, and I think it's fun. So if I do some small things wrong, I'm learning on the way. And you're thinking, what the hell is done wrong? Have he poisoned someone or something? No, nothing like that at all. But if an artisan do a label and that is wrong on that label, they wouldn't use that label or print that label. They would have checked that label 500 times and checked that everything is okay and everything is right on that label and so on, because when they put that label on a soap or a balm or whatever it is, the label is 100% right. I do it, and sometimes I forget. I'm going to show you just a small. I'm going to do it quickly in just a moment. Sorry about that. 2 shave, not the sharpest edge on that. No issues shaving with it. Works just great. I would need one more pass to get a really nice shave. This is damn good fine shaving, in my opinion at least. Works just great. I'm gonna use this toxic waste from Sweden. You see these hazardous waste things. Mentholated soap, balm, green color to it. And as you can see, it runs out rather good, and it's a little bit green here, you can see. The first, now I'm going to talk about these things that have gone a little bit wrong. Could be an issue of people, they don't like it maybe, but in my opinion, this is a learning curve for me, and I have to be more, what do you say, have more control over things before I let them be on for sale for people and so on. No issues, no problem, as I told you, but as you can see, this balm with that restrictor works great. But the first balm, I think this works great too, but I think I have some other balm there, the orange balm. It's difficult to get out because the balm is little bit too thick, and these restrictors are small. I couldn't find a larger restrictor. There were 2 different restrictors you can buy from the seller, so I took the largest, but still it doesn't really, could be difficult to get out some balms. The soaps, the balms I sell right now from this day are a little bit more liquidy, but if you get a balm that is a little bit too thick to get out of that, you can use a knife, a kitchen knife when you use it, whatever you call it. Put it on that glue between the restrictor and the what do you call it, bottleneck there, and just put it there and flick it a little bit. Take out the restrictor. Now you get the hole. I think it's 80 millimeters or something, 70 millimeters I think, or something like that. Now it's much easier to get out the balm, and throw this on a garbage bin if you want, if you don't like it. So if there's an issue, just take it like with a knife. You can even pull it with your fingers like this if you have dry fingers, and pull that out. But a knife, kitchen knife, very easy to fix the issue. Put it there, it's a click, and just flip it like that, and the restrictor is open to throw. So you get a bigger hole, because I have people contacted me telling me they like the balm. There are no issue, no problem with the balm. It works just great, but difficult to get out. So I pulled out that restrictor, and I know the first balms I sent was just a little bit thicker. I think I mentioned that one time, but still could be an issue. If you have big problems with it, contact me, we can figure out somehow. But pull out that small restrictor, and that would be no problem. One more thing, maybe difficult to see, but I think you can see it there on this DK Arctic Freeze. See the snowflakes there, different places, some snowflakes. Easy to see is those 2 there. On the DK Arctic Freeze, there is some snowflakes in the soap, in the balm. The first labels I did, like this one, I forgot those snowflakes. So if you get a balm like this without snowflakes, you are one of a kind man. Because I don't know how many, not many, but maybe 5 to 10 maybe of these balms with DK Arctic Freeze balms don't have those snowflakes, as you can see on these 2. A small difference. If I would be an artisan maker and doing things, I wouldn't do that mistakes. I'm just a human, you know, a hobbyist. Small things can annoy people, but you have unique of these. If you want one, I can send you one original like this one. So please don't blame me for doing big mistakes. It's small mistakes, but still. So pull out the restrictor, and if you got that DK Arctic Freeze without these snowflakes, you're a rock star. Don't forget that. Cheers. And one more thing. On my YouTube channel, you have seen me been doing videos when I hone and restore straight razors. I did a playlist, 2 playlists, one with honing and restoration of straight razors. I put some of my videos there. In the future, if I'm going to do a honing video or a restoration video, I will put them in the playlist, and of course on the ordinary list. But there is a playlist just for these things if you're interested to know. how I do when I hone and my thoughts about honing and so on, and restoration. So not so many videos, but still there are some videos. In the future I'm going to put, as I told you, all these honing videos and restoring videos on that playlist too, so you can check it out instead of scrolling on my videos. I got plenty of videos, so it's difficult to find. And there was one more playlist, is the MLSS 21, my de-eraser I did. I have put people that using my de-eraser first time or second time on that list. So if you're interested, look at that. Just find that playlist on my YouTube channel. That was the thing. No big issues. If you get this label, you can be happy. It's a very unique label. Something wrong with that, so keep that in mind. If you want a new label, just contact me. I can send you a new label. And if you don't like that restrictor, if it's too thick, the balm you get, I think the first batches I did was a little bit thicker, pull out that restrictor and that solves the problem. I hope, at least. Hope that doesn't put you in any irritation mode. Shit, I can't get out this balm, it's too thick and blah blah. Pull out that restrictor, I can promise you get balm, so you can pull over your whole body if you just pour it out. Cheers everybody. Sorry for about this mumbling and talking, but have a great Friday tomorrow. Today is Thursday, so I'm gonna upload it this evening. So if you would maybe look at this video tomorrow, so have a great Friday and have a great upcoming weekend, and we shall see you next time whenever it is. Bye for so long everybody. Bye bye.